out there in the world, there's things around sustainability, different standards, different measures of what's right, what's wrong. Are these certificates respected globally? Can a business kind of put their stamp and say, yeah, we are achieving our renewable metrics, our sustainability metrics by sourcing via this route? Is it legitimate?
Well, I mean, you hear a lot of talk about, greenwashing and things along those lines. I mean, the one thing I would say is that, ultimately, the RE100, which is a global standard for green energy procurement, the RE100 recognises the purchasing of EACs, so energy attribute certificates, which is another name for green certificates. Okay. The RE100 recognises green certificates as a legitimate way of claiming green energy consumption. So I would generally take a view that, if the largest sort of global standard is saying that, then I would fall on the side of it being a legitimate way of buying green energy. But, it is true that companies will have an individual view on this, and we are, there's been some waves made by some larger corporates who have moved away from the green certificate market. So, it's very much a voluntary compliance at this stage. So ultimately businesses will have their own imperatives of what they're trying to achieve, what they think green is. But as a general rule, and I think you also have to think about what options are available to all companies, because some, it's all well and good saying everyone needs to have a PPA, but to 95% of customers, they don't have access to PPAs.
Is that a scale thing? They don't have the scale.
They don't have they don't have the volume. It might be that they've not got the credit. So ultimately, you end up tearing down in terms of what is the best achievable option for me. And for a lot of businesses, they will land on buying green certificates. So it is definitely the best option for a lot of companies that want to say that we buy green energy.
Yeah, okay, so it's an element of being practical and realistic in the market. As an organisation, you can make the best endeavours. So, like you said, large scale PPA, not for you. Maybe you don't fundamentally have the space, or you don't own a building or a property to be able to go and do your own on-site generation activities.
Yeah.
Or the capital, or funding solutions that you can access.
Exactly.
So this is a legitimate way of doing your best, and I think that's what we're talking about here.
Okay, that's right.